Hello and welcome to It Was a Movie. This is Colin.
This is Niall.
This is the movie I Love Dogs. Isle of Dogs.
Well, just to be clear, Colin hates dogs.
I love dogs. I'm not Kobayashi, Mayor Kobayashi.
Absolute asshole cat-loving jerks.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if a lot of cat lovers would watch this movie. Maybe not. But it's pro dogs.
It's anti-cats.
A little bit.
Yeah.
It's from 2018. It runs for 101 minutes. Actually, it's long for an animated movie for this style, I guess. I was expecting it to be shorter, but kind of goes by pretty quickly, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. I like the beauty of watching a movie like this and the art style. It's very soft. It's very nice. It's very comforting.
And because it's Wes Anderson, you know that every shot's going to be perfectly set up and framed.
He loves a good framing, doesn't he?
He loves the frame. He loves symmetry. He loves centering. He loves depth and
Like
other stuff.
Even the initial scene where I think it's like a Shinto temple or something, and it's just framed just perfectly symmetrical. It's beautiful, and just zooming in and everything, every shot symmetrical, gorgeous.
This is probably the third movie we've watched. I think can't remember which ones we've watched, but I remember
City,
we've watched.
Definitely.
Yes,
Can't
and
remember.
then the other one, yeah, like the Marvelous World of whatever. Can't remember.
That's right. The shorts. Yeah,
the short one. But you continue to watch Wes Anderson movies, and you just know what you're getting yourself in for. Like Asteroid City is full of, it's not his best movie, but it's full of his layering and backdrops and the sort of
same
breaking the
cast.
fourth wall thing. That's the thing that I find a little tedious with his movies. Like Bryan Cranston is in Asteroid City. He's in this one. We've got Edward Norton, yes, very Wes Anderson. Bill Murray, every Wes Anderson. Jeff Goldblum, yes. Scarlett Johansson,
yes.
Yeah, and strangely enough, we have Yoko Ono out of left field.
That's a new one, and she plays Yoko Ono.
She does Dr. Yoko Ono or Scientist Yoko Ono. It's rated well. I think it was his second animated one after Fantastic Mr. Fox,
which is a great movie as well.
I have not watched it. I will watch it after this. I'm sure
it's better than this, in my opinion, but that's extremely high praise for it. I think it's a fantastic movie.
This one's rated well. Rotten Tomatoes 90%, Metacritic 82, IMDb 7.8, Letterboxd 3.7 out of 5. Yeah, nutshell plot line. What do you?
Cats are bad.
Meow.
Meow. Meow. So true. Look. Yeah, it's the Kobayashi clan have decided that dogs need to be thrown away and placed on the Isle of Trash. I don't love trash. I love dogs.
I love dogs. Yeah, it's good because I think he always goes into exposition and very well shot exposition. Like it goes back to the Kobayashi dynasty and there's lots of fights and stuff, and that goes towards Mayor Kobayashi's current day public exiling of all dogs to Trash Island because they've got the flu, they've got the cold.
The old dog flu, yeah.
Yeah. And so the first dog is Spots, taken from Atari 2600.
Dog Zero.
Yeah, which is Kobayashi's sort of adopted uncle or adopted nephew.
Yeah.
So we sort of find that out at the sort of during the movie.
The little pilot,
yeah. I think you just, like, from the get-go, you've got Spots in the cage and it's just front center shot of him just blinking at the camera. It's great. It's such a lovely...
ridiculously good.
Yeah. And I love the way throughout the movie, the little bits of hair on their bodies will just blow in the wind a bit. It's
alpaca wool, apparently.
Yeah, so I read, yeah. I love the way during the movie as well. That's all the practical effects, obviously, but I love when they have big fights. It's just like cotton or steel wool or something just moving. It's such
bits
fun.
Of dog sticking out and robot dog here.
It's like the Beano or Dandy version of fighting.
You know what's happening. It gets the message across. You don't see any violence, apart from one scene where a dog's ear gets ripped off.
True.
By Bryan Cranston, fecker.
Yeah. So we have, as I said, it opens with a sort of beautiful history lesson So it sort of frames it perfectly. Like we've watched a lot of shit movies recently where exposition is done badly. Like Super Mario Brothers was badly expositioned based on a video game that already exists. So I don't know how they go wrong. And somebody comes along and makes a totally new movie like this and goes, here's the exposition, here's the background story.
Well, what's wonderful with that exposition, though, it's another animation style again with that. And that's used a few times through this movie. We can talk about it later, but the security cameras are used to tell some parts of the story that's off scene, out of the scene, I think. And that's wonderful as well. It's different type of animation, just thrown in there, but seamless.
Interesting. The sort of skin they use for people, it's a weird choice in my opinion. Obviously, it's an artistic and stylistic choice.
Yes,
but
especially on the kid, it's almost
translucent. Yeah, so she has freckles, right? But there's a close up the student activist with the big hair. I can't remember her name.
Yeah,
Tracy. We'll find her name later. Is it Tracy? It sounds familiar.
Sure.
It actually got a little bit of my trypophobia. I don't know if you know trypophobia.
The little holes. Yeah. I don't have trypophobia. I know what you mean. It's the little holes and things, and it freaks you out.
Yeah. So like, if there's a very strong close up, extreme close up of her later on in the movie when she goes to Yoko Ono in the pub, and
slaps her about a bit.
Slaps her about, which is fun. Has a chocolate milk cold, downs it.
Great.
But yeah, it goes really close up, and you can see that the freckles are actually little holes, and I go no. So that's my only bad point of the movie.
That's just because you've got mental issues, dude.
It's trypophobia. It's you either have it or you don't. It's always a good thing to bring up in a bar, in a social setting, when people don't know what trypophobia is. Well, here's a picture, and either people will go, whatever, and some people will go, oh fucking hell. So it's a good party game.
Jump off their bar stool, then they've got trypophobia.
Yeah. Megasaki City is the city that Mayor Kobayashi runs, and it's sort of, I don't know, he's basically a dictator in that city. He's portrayed to be. What do you think of him as a villain to start off the movie? He hates dogs, so he's obviously a horrible villain.
Clearly hates dogs. I think he's excellent in this. He's a hateable villain, and you've got his motivation straight away. I like that. I understand where he's coming from. He doesn't like dogs because he's a cat person. It's very simple, and his family have hated dogs forever. So the motivation's just easy, super easy. Love it.
Yeah, and the city is sort of this faraway, distant skyline for the dogs when we get to Trash Island. But it's in itself, it's just sort of this sort of faraway sort of goal for the dogs, I guess, to go back to their families. It's not really an emotional movie, to be honest with you. It doesn't go that way, that direction.
There's a couple of scenes I find emotional where he thinks his dog is dead. It's got the flashback, and then it flashes forward, and it's just a cage full of bones. That kicked me in the groin. Everything else, nah, not so much.
But lengthen that flashback a little bit because it only introduces spots at his bedside table or his hospital bed. What the fuck am I trying to say? Hospital bed, and then that stops right there. And so I need a bit more to be more emotional about his attachment because it's not really. He does expose well the backstory, but that's just a little thin for me. What I really love is the fact that there's a lot of Japanese in this, but a lot of dog talk and a lot of people talk. And when it doesn't need to be translated, we don't get the translation. But when it does need to be translated, we get either the translator or the dogs are speaking English, or they're being translated by the little headpiece thingy. And so it's just kind of genius.
It is. It gives you exactly what you need. So when the little pilot is speaking and the dogs aren't supposed to understand it, we don't understand it. It's kind of from the perspective of the dogs, I guess, most of this movie. Yeah. Then, obviously, there's the English translation for Tracy. And that Frances McDermott was doing the TV translation.
Yes, Frances McDormand. Yeah. Yes, she was doing it. Like, I only really spotted, I'm really bad at voices, and I never looked at the cast before this, but I knew obviously Bryan Cranston's voice. But then when Jeff Goldblum was the sort of, did you hear the rumor dog?
Well, you knew that was Jeff. Yeah. Everybody else is very hard to make out.
Bill Murray, you could grasp a little bit, but he's not really a character that you remember.
He's small
really.
In this, actually. He's a tiny character in this.
Yeah. And actually, to be honest with you, it's sort of like Buckaroo Banzai, but this is a lot better than Buckaroo Banzai. I just don't really remember the names of the
Jeff
other
Goldblum's
things.
in both.
Yeah, true. So we have Bryan Cranston as Chief, who's sort of the leader. He's a stray dog. Edward Norton as Rex. Bill Murray as Boss. Jeff Goldblum as Duke. I think that's
pretty much the gang, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4. Might be, yeah. Anyway, it might be somebody else. You got Scarlett Johansson coming in as Nutmeg as the romantic interest, which is sort of whatever.
I was a bitch. Sorry.
Yes. Liv Schreiber is Spots as well. Yeah, and Francis McDormand is translator. F. Murray Abraham is Jupiter, and Tilda Swinton is Oracle. Tilda Swinton, another Wes Anderson fave.
Yeah.
But we have Spots. He drops on the thing, and we sort of zoom out, and he's in the cage, and he's locked up in this weird cage that can't be opened. Which gives us a little
raining, and he's just blinking directly into the camera.
I love the blinking. Yeah. So I don't really know how long it takes, how long we jump forward. I tried to figure it out. I think they do give it to us, but it's
6 months, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, because nobody has really aged or anything. Like the dog.
They're dogs. Couldn't be 10 years because it'd all be dead for the most part.
Yeah. So we kind of flash forward 6 months, and we have the alpha pack, which is those aforementioned dogs, and they have a scrap at the start.
It's great.
Steel wool, things happening. Dog ear bitten off. There's a couple of rats we see sometimes, and then we see Atari, who is Spot's owner. He nicked the plane and landed on Trash Island. So they kind of help him out to go hunt for Spots.
That's because they remember, what it's like to have a master.
Yeah, apart from Chief, everybody else misses their past life with masters and treats and little bone snacks that has gone out of business. Did you hear a rumor that it's gone out of business?
They were like, no, they were lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, like they've got a little democratic vote system going on, which is nice for a wolf pack, dog pack.
Yeah. Chief always disagrees.
Chief disagrees. He's got a little stray dog sentimentality about him.
What I love, though, the whole way through, because the symptoms of the multiple diseases they have has been described earlier on, but every now and then a dog sneezes.
Just random.
Beautiful. Yeah. Especially when they were going along in the gondola at one point. It's just sneeze, 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 sneeze. Nobody's saying anything, just goes along. And I just love that scene.
It's just, I don't know, every time... they came up in my mind all day today, just the dog characters, because they're so memorable. I just like them. I'd love to have a little statues of them with real alpaca hair.
I want the guy in the jumper.
In the jumper?
The baseball dog. I can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah.
Duke.
Yeah, I can't remember which one he is.
Oh, he's Boss. He's Boss.
Oh, it's Boss. Yeah, so I think it's pretty much this sort of thing where Atari comes in, and he's something that the dogs want. They want a pack leader that's a human, and he's a little bit... He doesn't really smile or anything, Atari. He's not really a happy kid.
He's got a thing sticking out of his head. He's just lost his parents as far as he remembers, because he was in a coma after whatever happened to his parents. Then he woke up and got a dog, and the dog was taken off him.
Yeah, it's pretty lame life so far.
He's had a crap go of it, so I can get why he's not laughing and running around the place happy like.
Yeah.
And he's got a mission. I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, what's a simple plot device? They have a mission to find a dog. There is a little red herring when we do find one crate with the dog bone carcasses.
Spoiler alert.
Detailed.
Spoiler alert. Sport, baby. That ain't Spots.
Yeah, so it's good the way they do it, because it's half hidden, the little dog tag and the thing. It's SPO. So it's like, okay, that's him. That's nasty. That's not good.
Poor kid. Oh, wait. He's in his airplane flying away. And they decide, oh, that's not him. Come back, you fecker. Your dog's alive, maybe.
Yeah, it's interesting that he came back, because he's just hearing dog barking, really. So yeah.
He knows when a dog's trying to tell him little Timmy's trapped down the well.
He is the equivalent of the person in the Lassie movie.
Yeah. And I'm good with that.
Yeah. So we do have the stress or the tension from Kobayashi's group that wants to bring Atari back, and so we have that scene where the drone comes in and a couple of net catchers and a little robot dog. So that's a bit of an action scene when there's like multiple fights going on. So they're
Great.
fighting with the people, which is funny.
I love that the dogs decide, okay, us four, we take on the people here. You,
Chief.
Brian, Chief, you go take on the robot dog.
See you
He's
later.
Like, what?
Yeah.
I didn't agree to this.
Yeah. So they get away from that enough. They set on their little thing. They actually go to the Oracle first, and that's kind of funny in a way. She's a little pug, and she's watching television. She understands.
Tilda Swinton watches TV. That's how she understands things. She sees the future by watching television.
Yeah. She basically just can read the news.
Yeah. She can tell the weather.
Yeah.
It's going to rain.
It's going to rain.
She knows.
How does she know? She understands the TV. Yeah, there's a little introduction of Nutmeg, which Chief is just kind of...
It's irrelevant to this story.
I don't want Lady and the Tramp happening.
It doesn't really go there, though. It doesn't dwell on this too much.
No.
Thank God. That would have ruined this for me.
They end up together at the end.
Yeah, they hook up. I'm okay with that.
Hook up.
Doggy hook up.
Yes. Yeah.
Sniff butts. You know, one thing
all
left
that
in
stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so they set off. They basically say, yeah, head to the end of the island and away you go. So what do you think of the Trash Island scenery? Like they're traveling through it, sort of like a platformer game. It's a scene of where they're sort of
parallax scrolling in the background. I love
exactly.
It's very soft. It's very storytelling, like a good 8-bit computer game, in slightly higher definition. But the colors are beautiful. The scenes that go past are beautiful and whimsical almost.
Yeah. So you have this subplot back in the city where Tracy, played by Greta Gerwig, investigates the whole dog banning system, and she's sort of leading the charge, and there's some sort of fun sort of storytelling there with regard what she's doing, and she becomes sort of intertwined with it at the end. As we said, she meets up with Yoko Ono. Yeah, we also have a guy, sorry, we didn't mention that the guy and Yoko Ono have the cure. Yeah, they have the serum for all the cures, and they do it. We find out that they have it, but Kobayashi's like going, doesn't exist.
Have some wasabi.
Poisoned wasabi. Yeah, that's nasty. Yeah. So yeah, you get this kind of student resistance, which is sort of a little undercurrent in the plots.
They all remember their dogs. That's the problem. You can't take the kids' dogs away.
True, like Tracy's dog is Nutmeg. You can see her little thing on the back. I like the little hacker who just shows up in the army that goes on the island. You can just see him.
But it's beautifully done, though, isn't it? Like he pops up,
of course,
and it's almost out of scene.
Yeah,
it's just pay attention. You'll see him there, and that'll explain what the hell's going to happen at the end.
Well, he's the savior of the entire thing, basically.
Yeah.
He saves all the dogs because he loves dogs.
And I think he poisoned a bunch of humans, but we can talk about that later.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're kind of in that sort of area of the movie where stuff happens because they go through certain scenes and on the way to find spots, and they go through to get separated on the little buckets and to go through like
the
green
compressor thing, yeah. Incinerator compactor or something. Oh, that's what they call it.
Yeah. I like Chief as well. Like, so they get separated, but Chief and Atari then he basically softens up to him. Chief, like he throws a stick, and so he's a little. This is where I'm like going to Atari. He's not. He's sort of like he wants a pet dog, but he's like throwing a stick, and he's just going sticku, and he's not like going. He's not. Yeah, he's not going. Come on, let's go. He's not happy about it. He just goes. He just expects it from Chief. So I wasn't the biggest fan of Atari in those scenes.
I kind of like it in a way, though. That's because Chief then's like, no, I'm get your own stick, effectively.
Yeah,
mostly. And say, oh, okay, I'll get it just to get us moving again. But
yeah,
I like his resilience and resistance towards it initially, at least. Anyway,
well, it breaks down pretty quickly because in the next scene he's having a bath from Atari.
I think he gave him a treat, was it, or was that?
He never had a little. Yeah, no, it was before the bath. He gives him a little bone treat, a little snack that he's never had.
Puppy treat. And it's like, oh, okie dokie. Whatever you want.
This is what life's like, away from being a stray. But we do have an exposition of Chief as well. Like, we do get a good like a story from him about him being adopted, and he bit the kid and his hand was nearly hanging off. And I'm a biter. I bit a child.
I like at the very end, though, he admits that he's still biting.
Yeah. Well, that's his job, though, at the end. That's fine.
I bite.
Yeah. But I think if he wasn't a stray, it'd be sort of a boring movie. Like, if he was just another home pet, it's sort of like, it's a rebel that you need in a movie.
Oh, absolutely. And he's perfectly cast in this. I think Cranston does a great job, actually, on him.
Yeah, he's got that gravelness in his...
Grumpy, almost old, weary, jaded, miserable fecker. I love it.
Yeah. I like the fact that near the end when they find spots in the thing, he's got sort of a pack of dogs that are from science experiments, and you see a lot of horrible things.
Aboriginal dogs, they call them at this point, because they were there before Spots.
There was an experimental thing by Kobayashi, obviously, and they were experimenting on dogs, and you kind of see a couple of dogs. You don't really get to know them a lot, which it'd be nice if you did one or two. You obviously got the head dude with the half skin off his face, but
Harvey Keitel.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. I wouldn't mind, because that would be very emotional for me if I heard a couple more of their stories. We get a lot of visual panning of them, and dogs with sticks for legs, and dogs with scars over their
I don't know how much I
faces.
can take of that. I hate anything like that being done to dogs. So straight away I'm thinking, it's time something really bad happens to Kobayashi.
Yeah, it's ramping up. Yeah, so we have Tracy back in the mainland, and she's like getting up at Yoko Ono and gets the serum, and it leads all to the dogs and Atari returning to Megasaki, because they make a boat out of a plan. And that's fine. This is the kind of movie where I don't give a shit.
Well, he rebuilt a plane in a previous scene, so...
That's true.
If we can allow that, he could build an effing boat.
He's a clever boy.
Or a fleet of boats.
Yeah, and all the dogs will buy. It'd be nice to see a little collage of the experiment dogs getting homes and stuff. That would be nice at the end. I would have liked that. Because you would have seen them cramming into the theater.
Yeah, but I'd like to assume that they all went back to their masters and everybody was happy.
They never had masters. They were aboriginals.
Oh, the aboriginals. That's right. Okay. There's still stray dogs.
Donate them. Like, people need to foster
science.
them and adopt. Yeah. All over again. Back to the island they go. That's all they're good for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have the obviously trope sort of ending to the movie where they sort of confront Kobayashi, and he has a pretty quick change of heart because Atari does an emotional speech about dogs.
Yeah. I don't know if I resonate so much with that piece. Then he changes his mind. It doesn't really matter because his second in command.
Yeah, I don't know his name. Is just bodyguard or whatever.
Henchman number 1 or something like that. He presses the doomsday button anyway, with the button set up to poison all the dogs on Trash Island.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of, unnecessary considering everything's out in the open now. His boss has just admitted to extreme corruption.
Yeah. But we have our hacker friend who saves the day.
Yes.
Then he turns around to the camera going, yeah. So that's a Wes Anderson move there. Kobayashi has a turn of face pretty quickly and then donates a kidney to Atari. And it's pretty quick, but it's a movie where redemption arc is
some redemption.
Pretty quick.
I'm okay with the kidney thing. I get how he'd want to keep his nephew alive because of his crappy actions that caused this in the first place.
Keeps it in the family, the city. I like the way, it's totally unnecessary, but I like the way how technical the kidney transplant is, the animation for it.
It's ridiculous. It really is. And the animation of the machines in the background and the pumps are all doing what pumps do in these situations.
Yeah. You get it from the start. You get the cut in Kobayashi, cuts out the kidney, puts in a tray. Tray goes around. He cuts open Atari, puts the kidney in, puts him up, sews him up again. It's just
great.
A nice little technical ending. So yeah, so the film ends on a note of sort of restoration of Kobayashi City as a dog-friendly city.
Yep, Spots has got his kids with his wife, who was from the research center, so he's
True.
happy. He's no longer hanging out with his Akira though. But
I thought he was dead because at the end,
I
it goes, there's a
know.
monument and it goes
That's
down underneath.
the second time
It could have
they
been a
did that.
prior.
The second time they went to go, he's dead. The dog died. No, he's not. Hey,
I don't really understand where he was though.
he's living underneath the shrine.
That's weird.
That is weird, but it's a dog city now, so they can do whatever they want.
True. They have a runt of a litter, but he goes with Atari.
Yeah.
Which was kind of sad, but
sad for the doggy, but
it's
he's
fine.
still been looked after.
Yeah. So Chief and Nutmeg become little protectors of Atari, basically. Oh, we forgot to mention that Spots and now Chief have this sort of magic bullet tooth, which was fun. Because earlier on, Spots gets rid of all the robot dogs with his bullet tooth.
Shooting them with his mouth.
Yeah, which was great.
Fantastic.
Great scene. Yeah. So what's Isle of Dogs ultimately about? I love dogs.
I love dogs, but I think it's more about the ability for society to treat marginalized people like lesser things. It's satirical, really is. But it's got dogs and cats instead of just two different groups of people.
It's about politics being fucking shit.
Not wrong there.
Forgetting about people as human beings.
Yeah.
As a Japanese movie, it's good. I like it. It's very big, heavy nod towards Japan culture and just the style of Japan. And it's always nice to interact with that sort of theme and motif.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's very well on display in this movie.
For sure. Yeah. All right, then. So what are you going to... That's it. That's the end of the movie. It was a movie. It was a good movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
Yep. I haven't wrote anything down in terms of score, so I'm just going to wing it, considering what we just talked about.
Same.
Plot is simple.
Plot's simple. We've got parallel sort of Trash Island and Megasaki happening. It's sort of nice. It kind of balances out where bad people come from, where the bad people originate from. Trash Island is where our heroes are. Shit has to happen. Politics.
Yeah.
Resolutions, but quick at the end, maybe.
A little bit, but
Tracy, the American exchange student, sort of subplot simmering. Does she do enough during the movie? Maybe.
I think she's kind of irrelevant.
Kind of.
She's a needful thing. She speaks English as well to keep the audience engaged.
Keep us happy. Yeah.
Yeah. She drags the movie along. That's fine. She's a MacGuffin, if you will. She's pretty good MacGuffin. But yeah, I like the plot in this. It is simple. It's got undertones to it, so it's nuanced.
Yeah.
So I'd go with a 3.5 on the plot. That's my take anyway.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was just thinking before you said it. Acting by voices, obviously Bryan Cranston, great voice, emotional weight.
Big time, yeah.
Dogs speak English, humans speak Japanese. Any other voices stand out to you? They just sort of meld into one for me, really.
Edward Goldblum, Norton, baby.
Edward Norton stands out to me, but I don't really like his voice. It's too
He's not a good voice
a little bit.
Voice. Yeah. Everybody else is fine. Tilda Swinton I love as the Oracle.
Yeah.
What's his face? I always forget his name. He was Oracle's friend.
F. Murray Abraham.
Yeah, I love his voice in this as well.
He plays a big mastiff or something.
Yeah.
There's no really. He's St. Bernard. Oh yeah, because he's got the liquor in the barrel. There's no real sort of emotional range though. Just like every Wes Anderson movie, there's no like. It's more like,
Yeah, the acting is good, but it's not going to take you to an elevated place. You know, it's not groundbreaking because it doesn't need to be. It's soft. It's a soft movie.
Right.
So I don't know how to rate it. I'm going to keep on 3.5 then. I would hate to put it lower.
I'll give 3.25 just because I appreciate the plot more than the acting, I guess.
Yeah.
Sound brackets track, like a lot of great sound effects. The music throughout, there's a couple of times that some sort of indie music pops up, sort of a whimsical indie music, which was fine. It comes out of the blue though. The film music I heard was drawn from Kurosawa's films as
Certainly
well, so
was.
just
Yeah.
influential.
It fits the scene, I think. It is very Japanese orientated, weirdly.
Mm,
It never blows me away, but it never detracts from the movie,
yeah,
which makes it hard to rate.
yeah, I'll give it 3. It's above average, and I like obviously the sound effects because you need to have your sound effects on point in an animation.
That is very true. Yes, I'll join you on 3 then.
Actually, I like the taiko drums at the beginning and the end too. That's quite fun.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And I like the sumo wrestling animation in the middle. That's just, sorry, I just picked him up in my mind. I think I'll give the highest, obviously, to direction because Wes Anderson has his style. If you don't like his style, you're not going to like his movies. That's just the way it is because he doesn't change.
Yeah, and I love that his animations and his real life actors doing stuff on screen feel exactly the same.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
No.
Other than the
doesn't,
dogs
no.
are talking in this.
True.
But I love it. I love the framing. I love the pacing of the scenes. I love the camera shots. It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
And the
I like
animation
his-
style in this is just astoundingly gorgeous.
It's attention to detail as well. There's constant decisions made that just add depth to everything.
Like every now and then you'll see a flea or a fucking lice
Yes.
running around. And that's just, as you said, attention to detail. It's gorgeous.
The backstory of Spots when he's in his box in the trash island and he gets taken away by the Aborigines. The dog that's talking to him is just a flea running around him constantly through every word he's saying. It's pretty cool.
It's great.
Yeah. I'm gonna give 4 for direction. Yeah, I was thinking of doing 4.25, but I think I'll do 4. It gives it the credit where it's
Yeah,
due.
I think you're right. I shall say 4 also. Because I can't argue going up higher and I don't want to go lower.
Yeah, what did you give Soundback to Track? Sorry.
I give 3 on sound.
Okay, yeah. Same. The person from RogerEbert.com gave it 38. Isle of Dogs does not have a compelling story, and even worse, it has the most egregious examples of its director's privilege since the Darjeeling Limited. This movie really pissed me off, and the only thing I found soothing while watching it was silently repeating to myself, the dogs are very furry, reminding myself the film's best asset kept me from walking out. Didn't like it.
Holy crap.
Cat person.
Kobayashi. His name was Kobayashi, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Hollywood Reporter gave it 100. The unique charm of Isle of Dogs is its bottomless cast of curios, its sly humor, playful graphic inserts, and dexterous narrative detours. New York Magazine said is a series of moving paintings, tableaux vivants, a goofy dog comedy, a grim totalitarian allegory. It's sui generis. It's the damnedest thing.
Fine.
Thing.
One thing I forgot to mention, I will mention it now because I kept laughing every time it came up on the screen. The brackets end of flashback.
It's totally Anderson,
Unnecessary.
though. Yeah,
It's great.
Exactly. And I just love the way he managed the Japanese language. I really appreciated just the way it was delivered. When they spoke Japanese and there was no subtitles or translator, Francis McDormand there, you knew it wasn't going to be something that you needed to know.
Yeah.
So, but it added a bit to it. It was good. I like his decisions. He's a good director.
Yes, that is true. He is
Although,
not
having
a
said
bad
that,
director.
We weren't the biggest fans of Asteroid City. We didn't rate it too well.
I think we didn't like it because
I know
going
why
into
we
it,
didn't.
watching it, expecting his level of direction, it felt a bit weak. It felt a bit empty, which is a weird thing to say about an Anderson movie.
Yeah, and also I think we did not like that it broke the fourth wall as a behind this story thing, and we just just do the sci-fi, do the alien, do the sci-fi. That's what we want. The alien was damn funny when it came out.
There was 2. I don't mind the odd fourth wall break, but be subtle, please.
Yeah. Be subtle, Wes. Please.
Yeah, but anyway, it was still a good movie.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. Yeah. You watched Grand Budapest Hotel recently, didn't you?
I watched it last weekend, and I still absolutely adore that movie. It's in my top 10, I think.
Yeah, it's a good movie. All righty. That was a movie. It was a good movie.
That was a movie, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next episode. Please like us and subscribe, comment if you want on whatever platform you're listening to us or watching us on. And we'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.